Borg.
Do you know what a Borg
Ooh,
is?
Santa, you don't know what a Borg is?
Borg. It sounds interesting. I don't know what that is.
It's
So
It's like the name of
it's
it is
that
just very
it's them Gen
Borg.
Z, them
it's a Gen
Zoomers.
Z thing.
Give
So
me
we're trying to
another
stay young.
Borg. Oh yeah,
Trying to stay young.
I am young.
Uh, anyway,
Oh.
so what we do?
Damn.
I'm just kidding, honey. No, so what the young kids are doing now is they buy like gallon jugs of water.
Mhm.
They dump out like a third of it. They fill up essentially the rest with an alcohol of their choice, typically a clear alcohol like vodka
Like a
or tequila,
vodka.
whatever. And then they squirt Mio in it to flavor it. So you don't get a hangover, but you do get trashed because you're hydrating while you're drinking.
Mhm.
And it's really low
Ah.
calorie because you're using like a Mio. So yeah.
It's like a Sephiroth level fucking White Claw, you know?
My God.
The
Yeah.
one winged Borg.
Yeah. Good Lord.
Oh,
But-
Eddie and I have been rewatching Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was like, I want the Millennium Borg.
Mhm.
Instead of the Millennium Rod, the Millennium
Borg.
Puzzle, I want the Millennium Borg.
I literally,
Millennium Borg.
Sandra, like you said, Borg is such a fun name. It's like an acronym, and I think it's like Blackout Rage Juice.
Yeah.
But or
Oh.
gallon.
I think it's
Blackout Rage
Blackout
gallon.
Rage Gallon.
Yeah, so it's a fucking Borg. I've just been like making up titles of like movies like the Borg Supremacy. The
Yeah.
Borg Ultimatum. My God, it's Jason
Yugi
Borg.
Borg.
Yu-Gi-Oh's the king of Borgs, man.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the king of Borgs. Where were you? What happened? What changed? Sho-Dependent.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Sho-Dependent podcast. What is that, you ask? It's the podcast where we talk about the things that we love and whether or not that thing has still made a significant impact in our lives. Now, today we have a little bit of a special occasion. We've got a returning guest, as we said last time, one of our best buds, IRL, a man that definitely has offered a lot of laughs to us.
Mhm.
Myself a little bit longer because I knew him back in high school. Saw this man, I don't know if I said it last time, but just vivid memories of this man getting into a car accident, rear-ending and rear-ending someone. So if I didn't mention it last time, maybe we'll get into it today. But
Maybe.
let's slow it down and just say welcome to our buddy Sander.
Woo!
Yay!
What's up?
Hi,
What
Sander.
up?
Welcome
Hey,
back.
What's going on?
How you doing today?
A little bit sleepy, but I'm here,
Mhm.
energized.
There you go.
Sleepy, ready, energized.
You got to turn it on.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Go
Whoop.
time.
Go time.
How could you not be? For ourselves, Eddie, Kayla, it's been a rough week. A very taxing week for us, you
Mhm.
know. In short, I don't know if we want to get into it real
Real quick. I think
quick.
it's worth mentioning up top.
In short, we got little kitties, realized that kitties are way too much work. So
Meaning kittens.
yeah,
Kittens.
kittens,
Baby
yes.
cats.
Oh yeah. So unfortunately, I mean, good and bad, we're gonna have to send them on back to the lady who gave them to us, which is a good thing, you know. They're not going to the pound or anything. So it's
Aw.
been sort of a sad week, but
We've been crying a lot.
yeah, but we just
Woo.
need older cats. We need old ladies, not young little kitties. So
Those whippersnappers snapped our will to live in half. So, you know?
But luckily, we have this to talk about because today
Mm-hmm.
we're going to be talking about one of the all-time, like for me, you know, I don't want to speak for Sander, but for Sander, one of the all-time greatest games. Today we're talking about the 2002 PlayStation Classic that is known as Kingdom Hearts. Now, this franchise has a lot of games and can be a lot. I mean, this episode may have to be 2 parts right here.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to get too detailed because today we're just talking about
We're
the
going to get
original.
detailed. It's
Yeah.
inevitable.
Oh yeah, but we're not going to give you the whole franchise because
No.
that's going to be like an epic 20-part series or something.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about the one that started it all, the original Kingdom Hearts.
Woo!
Yay! Beep, beep, beep.
So excited.
I wish I could play the music, but here's a fun little true story. I recently streamed Kingdom Hearts on Twitch, so like, you know, replay it, get my notes, get excited again for this, and for the first time ever in my Twitch career, I got emails that said like, "Hey, we had to like mute some of your audio and like send some of your videos into like this like quarantine zone because the music in this game got fucking flagged for like DMCA.
Copyright?
Yeah, like copyright takedown. So literally, I think Disney or whoever the fuck, Square Enix, both of them, really don't like people playing their music. So
That's so stupid.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to, but everyone at home, just look
pretend.
up the music. We're about to get into it, and just listen to that. Picture that in the background while we're talking.
Mickey Mouse got your Twitch on bug, dude.
Dog, man, yeah.
Mickey
bugged
Mouse has
your
you in
system.
a
King
chokehold.
Mickey coming through the fucking door, shirtless, just throwing a keyblade at my ass.
Oh my God.
Ah!
Oh, Jesus Christ. Put a
Instant
shirt
death. You thought Sephiroth was a hard
Oh,
boss.
God, yeah.
It's King Mickey. He's
Welcome
coming
to
for your
Disney.
ass.
Yeah. Disney
Yeah.
Corporation is the ultimate boss. But hey, I've talked enough. Let's get into the meet cute.
It's a meet cute, baby. It's how we met this thing.
Sora!
Oh, God, the goofy voice.
sound.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I can't do Donna.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Yikes. My friend in high school, my best friend in high school, she had a cloud body pillow.
Spicy.
Huh, that is spicy.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, Kayla, why don't you take it away? 'Cause,
Yeah, I think I will, because how do you transition out of that?
I'm very interested in what you have to say about this game that you've
Okay.
never played through.
I've never played this game, much like most games. I know I'm the worst, okay? This
Fine.
is the shit on Kayla episode. It's fine.
Never.
You thought Don Bluth was bad. It's just gonna be me in the corner, like, no, it's fine. But I do know a bit about Kingdom Hearts. One of my best friends growing up, she and her sister played this game. They had a game station.
Game
Station. I meant to say game. I meant to say the game sphere, you know, from
They
Judge and
had the
Josh.
Super
They had
X Station 75.
I meant to say they had the GameCube and the PlayStation
Nice.
growing up. So I got to watch them play a lot of games, and this was definitely one that they frequented.
Ooh.
I never really tried because they would complain about how hard it was sometimes. I was like, well, if you guys play video games and you can admit this is challenging, like, I will die instantly, guaranteed. So
Yeah.
it's fine. But
Okay.
I do remember thinking it was pretty cool. This was before I was like jaded towards Disney as an entity. So I really liked being able to like see the princesses and all the different worlds. I always thought that was really, really interesting. I thought the anime design was very weird and foreign because at this time when I was, well, just foreign to me because I was never, I didn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't watch Dragon Ball Z. I hadn't really been exposed to Final Fantasy or anything like that. So seeing characters in this design was kind of like my introduction to that kind of art style.
Wow.
So yeah, I think Kingdom Hearts is really cool. I never really played it. I didn't understand the lore. To this day, I still don't. Maybe you guys will help change that. But overall, I enjoyed
do our
watching
best.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll do our best on that
How
one.
about just like a surface level knowledge? That's what I want from you guys.
Yeah, you'll get there here for sure. At a surface level, and especially in this first game, it's not that complex.
No.
It plants the seeds for what is to be an extremely complex story that is, I feel like a lot of people, I don't know, maybe elevate it to a little bit more than it is. And some of the minute details, I'll be honest, it's probably just because I just don't get into them because I'm just like, this is too much. But yeah, this game, the first one, isn't too complicated.
Mhm.
But let me get into my meet cute here. Now, this game, for one, is something that I definitely actually remember coming out. Like, I remember seeing the commercial on TV and hearing that song because it played the "When You Walk Away," and just like, and a young Eddie's ears perked up because I was raised on like Eurodance and fucking like, my mother and my father always had just like, "What is love?" Just playing.
Baby, don't hurt me.
Or like LaBouche, like "Be
Don't
my
hurt
lover,
me.
wanna be." So I just heard this, just the electronic music. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
You're like, I'm gonna play this game for the music alone.
I turned over, and it's like some kid, but like Donald and Goofy are there, and like Final Fantasy
Big ass
characters are there, and I'm
shoes.
like, "What the fuck is this shit?" So obviously I had to get it. Not a hard sell when you tell your parents that there's Disney characters in it. So
No.
anyways, it came out in 2002. In 2003, I moved, kind of left all my friends behind, went to a different area of the town, went to a different middle school than my friends would. So I didn't really know anyone. But Kingdom Hearts was there. It was the highlight for me and my brother because, we were young. We played games all the time. And it just gave us something to like look forward to after school because we were like, school's over. Let's go home and fucking continue grinding Kingdom Hearts. And I mean, like what everyone says, when something's special, whether it be like a relationship or a movie or a song or whatever, you kind of instantly know it. And Kingdom Hearts was 100% instantly something special for me and my brother. I mean, the music, the gameplay, the story, the moments. We're going to get into all of it, but I fucking loved it. And it's a franchise I've played the hell out of, and 21 years later, they're still making new ones, and I'm still playing this game.
Insane.
So.
Hell yeah.
It's fantastic.
Hell yeah.
Xander, please tell us how you met Kingdom Hearts.
So I met this game for the first time. So I went to my cousin Eric's house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And went over to his house. And it was just like a random like visit day. And literally he was like, because he was the first one to get a PlayStation 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like watching him play, and I was like, "What the hell is this game?" I was like, "This is such a wacky game." It was like Donald and Goofy with Sora. They're like fighting this like little black heartless like running around, and I just like it's so funny because he was fighting the very like in Traverse Town, like the very first boss.
Oh yeah,
and he was losing every single time. And I couldn't stop laughing. So I was just like, "Oh my god, what is this dude doing?" So pretty much like months later, like my mom was like, "Oh, we're gonna get you and your brother a PlayStation. That's gonna be your Christmas gift." And I was like, "Oh," me and my brother were super hyped. We were like, "Dude, this is it!" And we were like talking about what game should we get? Should we get a Jack and Daxter game? Should we get like a Ratchet and Clank game? And I was like, "No, none of that bullshit. We're getting Kingdom Hearts."
Yeah.
And then and it was crazy because like we went to Best Buy. We bought a PlayStation 2. I think I still have the receipt. It was I remember seeing the total of it. Yeah, it was
adorable.
So we my mom bought it for $350. Fucking outrageous for a PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was like the biggest thing.
Oh yeah.
And then and Kingdom Hearts has been like out for a little bit, and I just remember like we got it. It said great. It said because it's been out for a while.
Yeah,
so it was in a red cover and everything. I was like, hell yeah. So me and my brother looked at each other like, this is it. So we came home, and then we had a little bit of a tragedy at home. So like my mom had to like go to Guatemala. Same with my cousin Eric. He had to go to Guatemala. Damn. So pretty much like my parents and aunts went to Guatemala. So like literally Eric was playing Kingdom Hearts and I was playing Kingdom Hearts for hours. We were just like grinding and grinding. And the sad part is like we were playing for 8 to 9 hours just to have like my dad feed us like freaking little hot dogs wrapped in like tortilla because my dad does not know how to cook.
God!
He fed us like ramen soup, and he was like, "Turn off your PlayStation, get your ramen soup, and then you can play whenever." And, like literally, we had no like supervision, so we were just like grinding for hours. So that's like my recollection of like it was like during a weird time period, like where like I didn't see my mom for like I think a month or 2 months. But it was just like literally me and my brother just playing Kingdom Hearts back to back. Like he had his own save file, I had my own save file, and then like if he died, we go to my save file and grind up my levels. And then if I died, and it was his turn. So that's how we like went back and forth with it.
Nice.
Ooh, so Kingdom Hearts was your mother for like 2 months.
This man was raised.
Sora is my mommy.
Raised by Maleficent.
She is a queen.
She is. She's definitely a weirdo in this game, and it's weird that Riku listens to her. But anyways, let's really dive into it here. Now, I said we weren't going to get too detailed on like the story, but we are going to get detailed about the things that we love. And I think we should get on to our next section, getting to know each other.
Getting to know each other.
Yay!
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
And now we got someone else to it.
We got Sandra on Vox. I love it.
Absolutely. I mean, we could start here where I think it all began, not only in the commercial, but in the game. You know, you boot it up, you press start, you don't know what's going to happen because back then, was there a commercial, but back in the early 2000s, this was still when there was still like some secrecy in what happened in movies, happened in games, like, and especially like the internet was still pretty early. It was still pretty early for like everyone getting internet. So I did not know at all what to expect from this game. I just knew Donald and Goofy were there. The cover looked sick as hell. But you cannot talk about this game or this franchise without talking about that music that comes on like immediately. Because you press play, you press start, and then suddenly you get like this weird like, oh, I've been having these weird dreams lately. And so you hear Sora, the main character, talking about like this weird like fucking, I don't even know. Just
Is
like
any of this real?
Yeah, like metaphysical, like are we in the Matrix or what is happening here?
Oh boy.
And I'm like, what is this guy talking about? And then he just hear, oh, and then bam, 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 the music fucking hits. And I tell you, oh God.
You're transported.
The adrenaline, the serotonin, it makes you want to get up and just fucking just like you're in the club. Like you're dancing.
We're all fist pumping right now. She comes on just like,
you're giving me. And I'm just like, oh. It was like right there. I was like, look at my brother and like, hey, this is the one, dog. Like, we ain't playing anything else. You know what? Start the game over so I can hear that shit again.
Amen.
Because I'm 150% invested. I mean, man, it's insane. It's one of the best songs ever.
Dude, that intro to this day, like, it's crazy because if someone tells me like, if you can go back in time and relive a moment of your life, I think I would pick that moment, like, like turning on the PlayStation, popping in the Kingdom Hearts disc, and then that intro comes in. I'm just like, a 10-year-old me just like looking at that. I was like, God, what is this masterpiece? Like I just like he's just falling in water and then he chase Riku in the water,
right?
And then like he lands in a beach and then he sees Kyrie for the first time. I was like, dude, what is this game? And then he falls from the sky. I'm like,
he turns around and like, is that me falling down, dog? I thought it was right here. And then, oh shit, I'm falling.
Very trippy.
That's
like a lot to throw at like a young demographic.
Oh yeah, and I'm just losing my mind because I'm what the fuck is that? What do you mean, dog? He was just on the beach. How come Riku didn't get washed away from the tsunami, but he did? Why is that man standing there with his hand out?
Dude, it's just so chaoticness in those like first 5 minutes, and you're just like, oh, what the hell? And then you're on top of this like when the game officially starts. You're on top of this like stained glass thing, and it's like choose your weapon. I was like, oh my God,
dog. Dude, that intro section is insane. Because I remember, because you get the music, it's fucking banger,
It's bang.
But then it's like you get dropped in, and I always love it because it's like the little things. But when Sora hits that platform and the shadows fade away, and it lights up to show Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, but like when he hits, it does one funnel like, oh. And like fades out. And I just like vividly remember like, oh, duh.
I'm ready.
But then it goes from that to like this grandiose, just like, oh, like this like orchestra singing, and you're just in darkness. And yeah, like Sandra said, everything that like in the intro section that's teaching you, it's just like some outside force being like, you are not ready, but you will be. You need to find the power, like choose your power. And I'm just looking at
Who's
my brother
talking
like,
to us, Merlin?
What game am I playing right now?
Do we find
like
out
the beard?
Who's the voice?
I don't know. Who is the voice?
Sandra,
what you think?
You're telling me you never know? They never tell you who it is?
It's like never explained. It's just like,
ooh, cool. I have a theory.
Oh,
what is the theory?
It's Sora when he's older.
Oh,
talking to himself.
Future Sora.
Sora.
What is this?
I always
Attack
thought it
on
would
Titan?
Yeah.
I always thought it would like Merlin's beard or like, like somebody like higher
like
up there.
Yen Sid,
yeah.
Damn, dog. Yeah, I don't know, but definitely like playing the first game and not having any of the sequels, they don't explain that at all. But dog, it's so cool. I remember. Let's get into the details a little bit. I remember every time, because I didn't even know what they meant until like I was an adult. But it's like, it's kind of obvious, but you get to choose like, oh, the power of the sword, the power of the shield, or the power of the mage. And me as a kid, I would always like anything magic. So I was always the staff, and I always gave up the sword, which I later found out was that like the one you pick is like boosted, so I would get more magic. And if I gave up the sword, my attack would be lower. And then like the one you didn't choose was just like neutral. But like as a kid, and again, we didn't have this information. Like I never looked anything up. I didn't have the guide. That would have been the only way. So I was just like, oh, this is fun. I'm a little magic boy. But I didn't even know what that meant.
Oh my God, Eddie, you know what? So funny thing. So I always picked the sword.
Uh-oh.
And I dropped the shield because I was like, I don't need no stupid ass.
Dog, I ain't defended.
Shields are from pussy.
Kayla, what would you pick? Would you pick the sword, the shield? Okay, if you had to pick one to like to enhance and then one to drop. So you got the shield, the sword, or the wand.
I think that because of who I am as a person, I see it. Yeah, it's funny because out of all of those, I think that I'd go with the shield because I'm a very evasive player when I do things, and I avoid conflict. So protection would be probably my number one, and then I would most likely drop the sword because I'm not like a harsh person. So I mean, if I had to do something to somebody, I wouldn't want it to be fatal. I'd want it to be like debilitating. Yeah. So yeah, that's probably how I would have played it. So yeah.
And it's funny, Sandra, because now replaying it and now knowing what it does, I 100% pick the sword every single time. I'm trying to knock
evil
dudes
ass.
out, trying to take dudes out in a couple hits. Oh God, because it was so annoying. It's so annoying to like.
Yeah,
in video games, like just have to like times. Over and over and over again. I was just like, come on, man, just be done already.
Yeah, pain in the ass.
But it's just iconic. It's a great way to learn it. It's so ominous, mysterious. It was actually kind of like creepy and scary. I don't know. It's just like, and it's just asking like existential questions of like morality and all that. And you're like, I was what? It was 2003 when I was playing
8.
it. So I was
what
like 12. I'm like 12. I don't know what this means, man. Just like, stop talking weird to me and let me beat things up. But also, I loved it. I was like, but also keep being mysterious because I like it.
Yeah, because you go back to like the Paradise Island, like that little island, and then it's like, which one would you choose? Courage or are you afraid? Or like some like weird, interesting questions. And I'm like at 10 years old, like, what the hell am I afraid of?
Yeah.
It's like, are you afraid to be alone? Are you afraid to be weak? Or something like
that.
Like,
and one of them, and which I also found out as an adult, those questions that the other kids on the island ask you also affect like your stats, and they like affect certain things. But like, one of them I remember is the girl, she asks you like, what are you most afraid of? Like being alone, things you don't know, or just like death.
Yep.
Are you afraid to die?
The thing that everybody is afraid of.
And it's like, I'm 12 years old.
Of course I'm afraid of death. I just started living. I just gained consciousness like 6 years ago.
What do you mean I'm gonna die?
I just hit the big 1-0, damn it.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to die already. Oh yeah, so going back to the intro, right?
Yeah.
So last year I went to Anime Con, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went to a club, and they were like playing like a lot of like like K-pop and stuff like that, like house music and stuff like that. I think you guys would have loved it, like the way it was.
Hot, man.
Yeah.
We went to real quick. We went to SAC Anime one year, and they had like the club after the convention a couple nights, and it was super fun. Like the first night we went, it was probably the best time we had the whole
I felt
thing.
like a rave girl for the first time in my life, and I was like, I understand. I get this now.
You're like, I totally get this. This is my vibe right here.
I was in a blue wig. I had, what was it, glow sticks. There was a furry. It was fun.
There was a furry. There was a shirtless black guy just killing it. Super buff. He was
so sweaty.
Dude, he was like Terry Crews in White Chicks. I was like, oh my God.
Was it like the whistle?
Yeah. It's like, why are you so ripped? I understand why your shirt is off, because you want to show that off.
Yeah.
It was just something. But anyway.
Fantastic. Go ahead.
Yeah, but it's so funny because like they played like the Simple and Clean song, and then like I was with my friend Dustin, right? And they were showing like literally the intro of it, and then like some of like the first like picking up your items and stuff like that.
Yeah. Damn.
And like it was so funny because we were all singing to the lyrics. And then when it got to like the part where like they were moving around to pick like the sword or the shield and everybody's like, pick the one.
Pick the wand.
So people are all
over
about the
here.
wand, huh?
Yeah, and I was there like, pick the damn sword, drop the shield.
Oh, you don't want to take forever. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, man, you don't
So
need
funny.
defense.
You got to see it in a club setting. That's so
Oh,
fun.
That's so dope.
Yeah, it's so awesome. Especially seeing like people like dressed up like Kingdom Hearts character, it makes it
Yeah.
even like just makes it even better.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Like nothing sexier than like someone dressed up as Kyrie grinding on
Mhm.
Pac-Man. So it doesn't get sexier than
Get
that.
it, Pac-Man.
Oh, waka
So,
waka waka
Yeah,
waka.
real quick before we transition to the next one, just two last things. Number one, again, I love just the grandiosity of the whole thing. Right before you go to the Destiny Islands and your intro section is over, it says like, "Oh, you're ready," but like, be prepared. And the last thing it says, and then like it's all dark screen and just white text, and it says earlier it says the closer you get to the light, the greater darkness becomes. And then the first boss shows up, and it's like, good Lord, because it's your shadow, it gets bigger the closer you get to the light, which is fantastic. Like, it's both metaphorically and literally makes sense. And the last thing it says, but don't be afraid and don't forget, you are the one who will open the door. Oh, I just get chill. I literally got chills just now because it's just like, what is this door? What do you mean? But also, I need to find out what this is. And like, and it also, like, what a lot of kids media does, it just like empowers you so much because you're like, I'm gonna be the one, dog. It's me. And last thing for the music is the song and the menu screen called Dearly Beloved, the very famous like dun 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 dun, super. It's just like so sad and melancholy, and it just hits you every time you boot it up. You're like, man, God, I love this game. Just like makes you like wistful.
Yeah, like that menu screen just like literally, oh my God, I could like fall asleep to that.
Oh yeah,
just like having it in the background. Whoo, just so soothing. I don't know what it is. I think it's like maybe it's just like the orchestra or like just
right.
It's so soft tone and oh my God,
fantastic.
You could probably attribute the music to doing the brunt work of actually making these characters work together, because aesthetically, these characters should not function in the same world. Like they don't exist. Like it just doesn't make sense. Like Goofy and Donald and Mickey with Final Fantasy and like weird, fucking weird. But I mean, the power of music and storytelling weaves it all together, it seems, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's a really weird mix of characters that should not work, and yet it does. And it's funny because Santa knows later on in the franchise, it even gets weirder. And sometimes they put you in worlds where like it really stands out. That like, why is Sora, Donald, and Goofy here? Everyone else is just like in all like black and brown and gray. And then here's these vibrant fucking dudes hanging out in like the Pirates of the Caribbean. They shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just like stand out like a sore thumb. Just like
that would be so jarring.
But
one day, just the hell.
But I mean, you're right. They did an amazing job of like sort of giving the Disney characters like a bit of edge, I guess. Like introducing Goofy as like a soldier and Donald as like a mage sort of legitimizes them and makes them feel like, oh, these guys can fight. This makes sense. And then all of a sudden, I don't know. Like you said, Kayla, the way that they tie everything together, I think is a stroke of genius because it's all about like common themes. It's all about like heart and friendship and all that. And like everything kind of goes back to these things. So they pretty masterfully are able to, because a lot of Disney movies are about heart and friendship. And a lot of Final Fantasy games are about fucking friendship and the power of like your buds and all that. So somehow they made it work. The original characters definitely need to be there to tie it all together. But it is wild seeing like Sora fight alongside Donald and Goofy, fight alongside like fucking Cloud Strife. Like it just, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, like they're fighting with like Ariel from Little Mermaid to Jack Skellington to Tarzan, just like Hercules, like just like random characters.
Dog, it's
like,
so dope.
What?
Yeah,
is Sora a good looking merman? Yes or no? I think he looks great with the tail.
I mean, yeah, it looks good. He's ripped. He's fit, you know?
Wait, what do Goofy and Donald look like in that world?
You don't know?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Goofy's like a sea turtle, and
Yeah.
then Donald, they screwed with him the most because
Yeah.
he's literally a squid.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
He's like a mer squid. He's like
That's
a duck squid.
awful.
Yeah, Goofy's is
Ew.
fun. Goofy's fun because he has a
Oh,
shield.
yeah?
That's his
Oh,
weapon.
yeah?
And he just
That
has a
makes
shield
sense.
on his shell. So he just like spins around.
Yeah,
That's pretty fun.
Yeah. No, but yes,
Oh my
Sora's
God.
killing it. He's got his chest out, you know?
Uh-huh. Little half-naked Sora.
he's like swimming around with his keyblade, just like smashing little like
Oh,
jellyfish.
God. Yeah.
But just
Mhm.
just to have Donald just like squid away, just
Yeah. Wow.
like shooting fireballs out of his tentacles.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
It's fucking gross. But yeah, I mean, I hella knew Disney back in the day, and the way they fit things together was super cool. And the little bits I knew about Final Fantasy were enough for me to be like, oh, like I know who this character is. So that was awesome.
Yeah,
There you go.
definitely. Like what's crazy? Like so I knew the only Final Fantasy game I ever played was Final Fantasy 6,
Mm-hmm.
Final Fantasy 7, and then I only played Final Fantasy 10 for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then Disney, I mean, we all grew up with it. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
but fun fact of the day,
Mm-hmm.
fun fact. So in Japan, or I don't know if they still share the same building, but SquareSoft, which that was the old company, now it's like Square Enix. So that's the Final Fantasy franchise.
Yeah.
So they used to share a building with Japan's Disney division. So like you know how like yeah, so they used to share a building, or they shared a building together. So
Yeah.
I guess one day like the creators of Final Fantasy and the creator of this, or like the I guess like marketing or creator of Disney in Japan, like literally went to an elevator together, and like the dude from Final Fantasy, like, hey, what do you think it'd be awesome if we make Final Fantasy and Disney go together? And literally the Disney guy looked at him and was like, see, that works. And
Wow.
literally Kingdom Hearts was born.
Damn.
That's so cool.
I mean, that's what happens when you get people together, man.
The
You
power
get
of
some crazy
proximity.
ideas.
And
The power of
creativity.
friendship.
Mhm. There you go.
And good on that guy for being like, yeah, let's do it. Because I feel like anyone else would be like, man,
Are
get
you
the hell out of
crazy?
here, all right? Do you know who I am? You see this D on my shirt? Get away from me.
You know who my daddy is?
Mm-hmm. Papa Disney, that's who.
Papa Walt.
Mm-hmm.
Papa Mickey, and then you know what? You know who's my daddy is? Sephiroth.
Oh, God.
He's my daddy,
man.
too.
That man is fucking insane.
Hot.
But hey, oh, hey, chill out over there.
Sorry.
Yeah, that. Who do you think's the hottest in Kingdom Hearts?
Sephiroth.
Sephiroth, but he's not like Kingdom Hearts boy.
Oh, well, I
You
don't
like
care.
Riku.
Yeah, I like him when he's evil.
Oh, the bad boy, huh?
Yeah, because he's hot. Sure.
You've seen his outfit, right? And his like
Yeah.
sick ass fucking keyblade.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, his like dark keyblade.
Yeah. What's it called? It's called The Way to Dawn.
Yeah.
That's
is
an
fucking
amazing name.
Thematically sick because he walks on both the light and the dark side. He's the fucking dawn bringer, man. Riku's fucking sick.
Fantastic.
Speaking of keyblade names,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
so we have some interesting keyblade names.
Oh, absolutely.
We have like the Lady of the Luck,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
the Wishing Lamp.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of the one from Jack Skeleton. I think it was like
Oh, it's called
Pumpkin King.
Yeah, it
I
is.
think that's what
it
it
is
was,
called
the
Pumpkin
Pumpkin
King.
King.
Yeah. The
yeah.
pumpkin head. Or
Look
something
at
like
me knowing shit.
That. Yeah.
And then
Oh,
then the one from Beauty and the Beast was like the Divine Roses.
Yeah,
Like,
Divine Rose. Yeah.
yep.
Oh, it's so good. What's your favorite?
Oh, dude, the best two keyblades are like Oblivion and Ultima, but
Yeah.
without picking those two, I mean, if I had to, like the Wishing Lamp, I freaking
Oh
love that.
yeah, you like the Wishing Lamp? I feel like my
or the
favorite.
Divine Roses.
Yeah, Divine Rose is dope as hell. I think for one, this is fucking nerdy as shit.
You guys are nerds. This is amazing.
But
I'm
like
having a good time.
Barring stats, I feel like my favorite like name of all of them is the Oath Breaker.
Yeah,
That's in the first one, right?
Yep, that's
And-
the one Kyrie's Keyblade.
Oh damn, and that thing looks sick as hell.
Yep.
But also like Riku's blade was always sick. I think the one that my all-time favorite as a kid though was definitely like the Pumpkinhead one. I just loved it. Like I loved Halloween Town. I loved the music. I loved being able to fight against Jack. And that Keyblade was like, fuck yeah, it's got the pumpkin at the end. So wild. What a game. Let's get into really, I think, the essence of the game and just like why Kingdom Hearts.
Mm-hmm.
For me as a kid and still today, I feel like the game just sort of makes me sad, but like in a good way. It's like a bittersweet, like melancholy feeling most of the time because it felt like everything was so much deeper and beyond what I was expecting. I was expecting, it's Disney. It's going to be a fun little romp. We're going to hang out. We're going to have some laughs and all that. But from the jump, it's just like epic and grandiose. You're getting like mystery. Someone's talking to you. You don't know who it is. We're talking about shadows. We're talking about darkness. We're talking about opening doors, themes of losing hearts and all that shit. There's so many things in it that just make me like sigh and like, oh man, like this is something else.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What?
I was just looking at the Keyblades.
Oh yeah.
There's a Keyblade. There's a Keyblade called Keyblade of People's Hearts. That thing looks metal as hell.
I think that's in a later game, but yeah.
That thing's pretty cool. Sorry. I was just like
fucking
distracted. I was like, oh my god, that thing is badass.
Speaking of
Oathkeeper, that thing's sick.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Oh.
But Sander, I was about to say, the ultimate weapon in the first one has the fucking sword from the intro in it, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
Oh, it's called Ultima Weapon.
Yes.
The Ultima Weapon, yeah.
Ultima. Okay.
It has the actual sword in it. It's like
yeah, I see it.
So nicely designed. Oh.
Yeah.
That's really pretty.
I don't know, I mean, Sander, how you feel about it? Because the game, obviously I fucking love it and all that, but it always made me like kind of like, oh man, I'm a little sad.
The game makes me feel like I have so many emotions with this game because I it's like definitely it's like a bittersweet, I guess. Like it's definitely like you go through the whole like adventure and you're just like you're trying to find Kairi. You're like you see the friendships between the three, and literally like you see the betrayal between Sora and Riku because Riku just turns evil, and then Sora's like you just have to fight him.
Yeah, he turns heel on us. It's like, what the fuck, man? Like, I thought we were buds, and all of a sudden this old lady shows up, and all of a sudden you don't like me? Riku was way too trusting and Maleficent. I was like, and why? For what?
She looks evil as hell. Why would you trust her?
First of all, we've been best buds for years, dog. Apparently, at least a year, right?
I would hope so.
But it's kind of like, I mean, he's playing around with us at the beginning, but it's kind of like, why is Riku all of a sudden like Mr. Steal Your Girl, Because he knows that Sora likes Kairi, but then later he's like being all weird and like, oh, Kairi always liked me better and stuff. I'm like, dog, first of all, you're like 2 years older than us. Chill out, all right? And second of all, I like her, bro. Come on, man. What happened to the bro code?
Seriously, it's just like those bro codes are just been violated. Oh, yeah. Violated!
He just fucking breaks it.
Yeah, and then like just Sora just like looking for Kairi. And then just like when he finds Kairi, just oh man, it's like one of those like moments you're like, finally, this is why I worked my way up to, just for them to split up.
And not only that, but like the first time you find Kairi, Sora just fucking like kills himself and like stabs himself with the sword. I think I showed you.
Right.
Where he
needs to give Kairi his heart.
Because a bit of Kairi's heart is in Sora's heart, right?
Right.
That's the whole thing. And this
is
like
light suicide.
This is like a theme. Yeah, a little light sui, I'll just die for like a couple seconds, then you can resuscitate me. But yeah, because Riku's Keyblade, for some reason, can like unlock the darkness within people's hearts.
That is metal as fuck.
Oh yeah, it's fucking sick as hell. So Sora stabs himself like right in front of Kairi to like get Kairi back. And then obviously it all works out. And this is a common theme for Sora. He's got a lot of people inside of him that we don't know about yet. But
yes, man,
dog, that ending cutscene when they get back together, I showed Kayla it today. But it's like where they're like, Sora's like, I'll find you. Like, don't worry because I'll find you again. And Kairi says, I know you will. And then they fucking break their hands, and immediately the music just when you walk away. I remember like tears in my eyes watching it as a kid. Had me in a fucking vice. I legitimately, real story, showed like my older cousin a video of it on YouTube and was like, this is like the pinnacle of like cinema. Like it doesn't get any sadder than this. Like this is what I'm obsessed about. And she was nice and like, oh yeah, like that's really cool and all that. But I was like, no, but you don't understand, all right?
But you're not getting it.
Let me play it for you again where their hands separate, and then you tell me what you feel like, all right?
Oh my god.
And I was like explaining the lore of the game to her, and I'm sure she was just like, she's very nice and like entertaining me, but also she was probably like, man, I don't care.
Boy, I don't give a fuck about this.
Shit about these two anime protagonists. Get this shit out of here. Oh man. But yeah, it's just
that is such a fucked up thing to do to like kids who are playing this game, because I feel like this game was geared towards like your guys' age at the time.
Oh yeah, probably.
Like it was not like a rated M game, you know, where like the demographic was like 17 and up. It was very much like, no, we're gonna make kids traumatized. They're never gonna want to like give their heart to anybody because they're gonna just get ripped away in the end. Like Jesus Christ, people. Poor Kyrie. Poor Sora.
Oof.
Oh man, and even worse than that, you know, is when Kyrie, she's on Destiny Islands alone, and she goes and finally goes into the secret cave. And earlier in the game, Riku and Sora talk about the Pow Pow fruit, and that they say if you ever share it with someone, then you'll be together forever. And then Sora, when you're earlier in the game, he goes in and there's a picture of Kyrie and Sora on the wall, and he chips into the wall him giving Kyrie a Pow Pow fruit. So you know that this man likes Kyrie, you know, and he's like, you know, loves her, whatever. They're kids, but you know, we understand it to be love. And then she goes back when Sora's like gone in the darkness. She doesn't know where he is or if she'll ever see him again, but he promised to see her again. And she believes it, and she goes and she sees that he carved the Pow Pow fruit in it, and she sheds a tear and carves it back to him. And you're just like, what the fuck, man? Just tore my heart out. It's like,
my heart.
You're like crying right now. What do you mean tore it out?
I can feel it.
It happens every time.
It's so good. It's so good.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
That's beauty of cinematography. Oh,
oh yeah. Fucking Martin Scorsese wishes he could ever develop any story better than this one.
Oh
Quentin Tarantino, who? Talk about
Donald Bluth, who?
Yeah, fuck you,
Don Bluth. God.
Don Bluth absolutely wishes you can get even close to like just the story of One World trumps any fucking Don Bluth film. But anyways,
anyway. Well, Sandra, you probably feel very similarly because, I mean, you are very romantic at heart as well.
Oh, a Latin lover.
I wonder if, I mean, we know you personally, so we know that you deeply love Beauty and the Beast. Do you foresee maybe getting the stained glass window of Belle on your body in the future? Because I know you have a Beauty and the Beast arm piece.
The whole thing?
But like I don't know, like if you wanted to do a big piece, wouldn't that be really cool to get her stained glass window on you? That'd be really cool. And it's an homage to Kingdom Hearts. That's not like blatantly a Keyblade or anything like that. So could be interesting.
That is, you know, okay, so great. You know, it's so funny that you brought this up, Kayla. Because so like on top of my tattoo, there is a bit of a stained glass of it. But as like I was like trying to do like the whole thing stained glass, but it just like never panned out. Yeah, it never fit. So I was like, maybe I could do it later in the future, but I'm still thinking about it.
Because I think that would be like a sick forearm piece. You know, like on the front side of your forearm, because that's a good like flat piece of flesh, and you could really get that whole beautiful thing. Because I think that's a really gorgeous motif that they play with throughout all of the games, right? The stained glass kind of images and stages.
Still, I mean, I definitely want to do it, but my big goal is like, so I want to get Sora and Riku actually tattooed like on my legs.
Nice.
And then I want to have like with that tattoo, I want to get like Goku and Vegeta on the side of them because they're almost
they're very similar.
Yeah, so that's why I was like,
dog.
I definitely want to do
That
it
is
because you know how
sick. That's so cool.
yeah, because like you know how like Goku and Sora they're good guys. I mean they're goofy and like kind of like yeah they're like ditzy at times. But like with Vegeta and Riku, they both turned heel.
They did, damn
and
dog.
and yep, and then they turned friends and just like became good guys.
Buds
Like,
again. Yeah, their faces now.
My God,
it's so fucking good. It's funny thinking about it because as kids, it makes sense. You know, we're kids. We enjoy Disney. We enjoy this and that. But like being adults and looking back at it, it's like it's just this kid traveling around Disney worlds and like essentially experiencing the plot of the film, but like in a slightly different way. And it's like all about friendship and stuff. But man, the game fucking gets me emotional every time.
I was just going to say that, you know, in order to make us feel good, we have to feel bad. And we need to talk about the baddest daddy of them all. I literally saw him for like the first time in like, I don't know, close to 15 years, if not more than that, when Eddie was doing his replay a few weeks ago. And I dreamed about him. I was like, wow.
Oh, did you?
God, I did.
Jesus.
I was scared of him. Like, I was respectfully horny. You know, I was like,
damn.
Okay. You got one wing.
Horny, but from a distance.
Yeah, horny from a distance. Title of the episode: horny from a distance.
You over there, and I'm over here.
Yeah,
horny.
I'm horny.
Oh Lord!
You gotta send that song to Sander.
Oh, I will.
Oh man, God, it's
Sander.
so funny.
I mean, Sephiroth, the one-winged angel. Why don't you hit us with that first experience? Because man, oh man, it was like life-changing for me. But I want to hear from you first.
So you beat Hollow Bastion, so that's the Beauty and the Beast world,
and
then you see different, like you go, like it opens up more worlds, or like it opens up the final worlds, and then you notice like each world has like like little key that you complete the world, and then the stars, so like the difficulty level. So like Agrabah, Aladdin's world, it had like max stars. Never
like,
Everland.
Why?
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck? Why? You go to Never Everland, max stars. You're like, what the fuck? Why?
Yeah.
You go to the Coliseum, max stars, all purple, and you're just like, what is this?
Yeah.
You fly over to the Coliseum, and you know, you're like level 45. You're just like, bro, I can handle whatever they have going on.
I'm a big, strong boy.
You're like, you know, you can legitimately like beat the game at this level. You're like, I'm about to beat the game. Ain't no one can stop me. You know? But anyways, go on.
You go into the Coliseum, you meet little Phil, and you're like, little Phil, what's up, dog? And it's this platinum cup, and you're like,
and at first it's not, it doesn't even say that. At first it's just all question marks.
Question mark. You're right.
You're like, huh?
You're like, So you click on it, and you just see Sora just running into to the battle arena.
Oh God, yeah.
The intro to Sephiroth, he comes out of the light of like this beam of light. It's like this cool little beam just like rotating in the sky, and you're like, what the fuck? And it just looks like Gears of War, where like the Dawn, or what is it, the
Hammer of Dawn, yeah.
Yes, like where it just like shoots a beam down. So that beam shoots down. And then you just see this like person there, big ass wings just covering him. And as soon as he stands up, you're just like, no.
You're like, no fucking way. Because, you know, I was familiar with Final Fantasy VII. I don't think I've ever actually completed a Final Fantasy game. Like, true story, Final Fantasy VII, me and my brother had a demo disc of it, and we like would replay it over and over again until we got to the end of the demo, but we like never bought the game for whatever reason.
Oh boy.
But like I was aware of Cloud, I was aware of Sephiroth and who Sephiroth was, and like he comes down, he throws this fucking sword out that's like a super long skinny sword, and he turns around, and like when he turns to you, it suddenly says like Platinum Cup Sephiroth, and it's just Sora v Sephiroth, and you're like, okay, whatever.
I'll fight him.
Okay, I know Sephiroth's the big bad from Final Fantasy. How bad could this be? And then the music, because he has like one of the elite, I think, video game themes of all time. It's so grandiose, and it's just like, it's in Latin, and you just hear dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
And then
and
you're like, Sora's there with his little fucking keyblade, just like, what the fuck? Sora does that thing where he's looking around, and you're doing the same thing because you're like, what the hell? You run up to him, you miss an attack, and then this man just fucking backhands your ass and does like 98% damage. So you struggle to throw a fucking heal out, and depending on whether you got fucking Leaf Bracer or not, you either, which in short, Leaf Bracer makes it so your healing can't be disrupted. So if you have Leaf Bracer, you do a Leaf Bracer, you heal yourself, and then he backhands you again and you fucking die. Or if you don't have Leaf Bracer, you try and heal, and he just fucking smacks you mid-heal. It doesn't even let you. And you die in like 2 hits. And you're like, what? I'm about to beat this game. Why is this character so hard?
Humble pie.
Now, when I tell you, I must have died to this man at least like 100 times.
Dude, let me.
Here's what
Sanders
I did.
going through some like PTSD right now. This man is sweating.
I'll let him speak in a second. I just want to say what I did was I tried it like 20, 30 times. I was convinced that this man was like unbeatable. So I was like, I'm done with this. I'm just going to go play the rest of the game, and we'll see if maybe when I'm like level 100, I can come back and beat this guy. It legitimately took me like, because it was still that level of secrecy. I didn't even know that this man had like multiple different strategies, multiple stages, and all that. Man, it was
well,
fun.
And also I know that this is a huge like quality of life thing that Eddie bitches about on any video game, not being able to skip cutscenes.
Yeah,
I mean, it sucks. It does suck. I mean, you should gripe about it because it sucks
and
to
Final
have to
Mix,
listen to the same bullshit.
Oh man,
forever and ever and ever. But yeah.
But Sandra brings up that great point, because it's just sort of running in like, I could do this. What the fuck? And then just backhanded to oblivion.
How long did it take you to beat him, Sander?
So when I first encountered him, I was a level 45, and I kid you not, I think I spent 3 days.
Yeah.
And like you, Eddie, I was like convinced like this dude's unbeatable. I tried everything. I tried different keyblades. I literally like synthesized a bunch of elixir, and I got to the point where I ran out of elixir. I was like, dude, this dude is ridiculous. And then like my brother tried, he couldn't. Like when like the most prouding accomplishment is like when you like you like dodge and stuff like that, and you finally got his like HP bar like just a little bit down, and you're just like at level 45. Like, dude,
I'm doing it.
I'm doing it. And then he like destroyed you, and I'm just like,
oh yeah,
okay. So I literally left, and I was like, okay, I beat the game, and then I leveled up. I finally beat him. I think I was like level 75 or 80, something like that, when I finally beat him. But it took me like forever, because like you go in there, you're fighting him, you're finally getting like with your like you're strong enough to like bring down his health bars, and then he like does this one move like he shoots a freaking volcano out of him, and then he disappears and then he does this like heart thing or whatever, like one winged angel or whatever, and then he eliminates your health and then your MP bar, so you're like scrambling to get your stupid like elixir potion out, and then after you going through that little stage, he literally like the screen goes dark, he turns blue, and then he does all this combo moves, and you're trying to dodge everything. You're like, dude, it cannot get any worse. And then it does get worse, because after you beat him, he turns like this like dark aura, and then he starts shooting little gravity balls at you. And then at one point he's like, fuck the sword. He throws the sword away. He does the spirit bomb. Like
Oh,
meteors
boy.
are coming down, and he has this spirit bomb,
Yeah.
just like gathering energy. I was like, this is it.
And you're
This
just like
is
fucking,
it.
you're just fucking sweating. And it's like, when I tell you, this is probably like the first time in my life, the earliest point in my life where like I legitimately like had to like develop a strategy. Like you had to like develop the strategy. You had to know what you're doing. Every single time you got him past like a certain stage, you had to like die 50 times to learn the pattern
Yep.
and to figure out what to do and all that. Like he's legitimate like nowadays. And it's funny because I don't like these games at all, but like the Bloodborne franchise and stuff, like these super hard games where like you can die to like the first enemy, like in like 2 or 3 hits if you're not careful. Like Sephiroth is like a fucking Bloodborne fucking boss. He's like just so hard and legit, even at like level 70, 80, 90, he can still kill you in like 2 or 3 hits. Like if you're just not careful, if you don't, if your
Yikes.
strategy falls apart for like 2 seconds, you're all of a sudden like on the fucking ropes. Both of your eyes are fucking puffy. You know, you can't see what's going on.
Adrian!
Yeah, you need the fucking cut, man. And you're like, I want to say it was legitimately like fucking like sweating and like hyper. It's just like
Yeah.
fucking working hard.
Oh my God. I can
to
only
try and
imagine
get
how
the
like
cut.
slippery your guys' controllers
Oh
were.
yeah.
Because if I experience any stress while I'm playing a video game, wet. Just hands wet. It's
Uh-huh.
like I dipped them in a bathtub. I can't hold the joysticks. Like the buttons are slipping under my thumbs. It's bad news. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure did you see Eddie fight Sephiroth, or did you watch that YouTube video?
I've seen clips. I think I watched Eddie. He wanted me to see him die. So
Yeah,
he let him he's like, watch this. I'm about to get fucked. And then he did. And I was like, oh my God, you're not kidding. Like Jesus, this guy is no joke. But yeah, it's pretty intense. And I think that if I were to make a guess of why they give you that false confidence so early on in the game, it's probably alluding to the fact that one, they're gonna make another game, and you think you know what you're doing and what you're getting into. You have no fucking clue. And two, also just like, I don't know, because I feel like what happens when you get comfortable in a game is it becomes boring. So they pulled the rug under you to keep you engaged.
Oh yeah.
So I think they did a good job with that. Is it a pain in the ass and scary as hell? Yes. But God. I think it's effective.
I mean, it legitimately was one of my greatest accomplishments in my youth. And maybe still to this day, one of the greatest things I've ever done in my life because just the investment and the amount of time that I put into this and grinded, because the Coliseum is just tournaments and you could just grind and grind and grind. It's like my favorite part of the whole Kingdom Hearts like game is that the Coliseum is just a grind fest because I live for the grind. I love grinding in video games. And it's something that, if I want to say spoilers for later episodes, all other games in Kingdom Hearts don't have. And that was always such a bummer. Like, second one kind of has a Coliseum, but it's not as good. Like, the first one is just like grind, and they don't cap you or stop you or anything. It was the best. But yeah, Sephiroth, one of the best things I've ever done in my life, especially with video games. Insane.
It is truly a huge accomplishment. It's like finishing the fight with Halo 3.
Oh yeah.
Freaking beating Dr. Eggman and Sonic. Freaking beating Bowser and Super Mario, and then you beat Sephiroth and Kingdom Hearts. Forget the true final bosses.
Yeah, that man is chump. Absolute loser, lightweight. Sephiroth, slap him left and right.
Fantastic.
My God.
But Sandra, tell us about the other secret bosses, because Sephiroth is like a secret boss. And there's another secret boss on Olympus Coliseum. It's not that exciting. It's like the Ice Titan. But
oh yeah, okay.
The ones in Neverland and Agrabah are fucking. They're also just like monsters. So tell us about it.
So the one in Agrabah, oh my God! So let me tell you, I was like, why is Agrabah have like so many stars? So I go there. And then Aladdin's like, or the carpet. You don't even meet Aladdin. You meet the magic carpet. He's like,
hey, he's cool as hell.
Yeah.
And somehow Sora can talk to him.
Yeah, he can talk to the magic carpet, which Disney magic, guys.
It's
Oh, yeah.
magic.
So
Okay.
So you ride on the magic carpet, and then this freaking like it jumps out of the sand, spins, knocks you out, and then he has like 4 arms and swords all over, and then yeah, that thing was just a complete disaster because like he has a snake head. He'll like attack you from far away. Yeah, and then he has like little balls in his hand that you have to like break first because he's like protected by a shield. And then once you break the ball, then he's like disabled and you can attack him. But like he's just so hard because like he like couple like same with Sephiroth is like couple slashes and then you die. So another like false hope. You're like because I'm like thinking like I could beat this guy. I mean I'm level 45, 50. You go in there now.
No, too much.
That dude's pretty sick looking, to be honest.
Kurt Ziza is his name,
yeah.
right?
Kurt Ziza,
which is fun because I'm pretty sure Kurt Ziza was just like a fan or something like that, and they put him in the game. It's like
cool.
It's like some sort of backstory where like Kurt Ziza is like named after a person or something for whatever reason.
Oh yeah.
And in some ways, this boss is worse than Sephiroth because at the beginning, just like the beginning part, he like locks you out of using your magic and stuff. Like you have to like break those balls before you can even heal. So you have to like the first time you go, you don't have if you play like me, because I'm a stupid fucking kid. It's like like a young Eddie, little Eddie. I mean, I'm a stubborn guy too, but young Eddie definitely had this in me where like when I played Pokemon, I would like never use potions or full restores or anything. If I lost, and I would just grind until I could beat them without using it. And in Kingdom Hearts, I like refused to use like potions and elixirs and all that stuff. So like if you're a guy like me, young Eddie went into this battle, nothing equipped. So I was just like, why can't I heal? This is so stupid. Until I like figured out and just like beasted through when I was like level 90 that like, oh, you have to destroy this, then you can heal. And it's just like, why did I do this? I could have made my life a little bit easier if I just equipped some potions. But, you know, it's a learning process.
Yeah, you have to fail to succeed.
Oh, yeah. Nowadays, dog, I'll be throwing potions left and right. I get hit once, potion.
You get a potion. You get a potion. You get a potion.
Dog.
And then the boss that Neverland
thing is scary.
What's it called?
I think it's the cloak monster, but I think it has a name. Kayla, are you looking at it?
I'm looking at it.
What's it called?
I'll look it up. Hold on.
The Phantom or something?
So it's the Neverland.
Yeah, Neverland secret boss.
Hold on.
Because he's got a fun gimmick.
He's creepy.
Oh, he's creepy.
Oh my god, with the clock tower?
It's
called the Phantom.
That's what I thought.
Or the Reaper.
The Reaper?
It's either that. I don't know.
Where is this?
It says Neverland Phantom.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's another pain in the ass one because you have this like you go in, you're flying with you have to talk to Tinkerbell, and Tinkerbell flies you to the London tower. the Big Ben Tower, and then pretty much like the Phantom follows you and then like goes to the clock, and then he puts a timer on you, and you're like, okay, you have the timer on me. Like, all right. So you go flying up to him, and you're like slashing him, and it does nothing. And he's hold this little orb thing, and it like turns red, yellow, blue, white, and I'm just like, what the hell? And then your timer's going down. I'm like, what the hell is this timer? So you're still, and then you see the Big Ben, and it has like little like fire marks or whatever, and it's going down. And I was like, okay, it makes no sense to me. So I'm still trying to fight this stupid Phantom. And then as soon as the clock hit 0, I died, and I'm like, oh,
what?
Fuck.
Yeah. Dog, as kids, you have like no fucking problem solving beyond I'll just hit it again.
I just gotta hit it again.
I'll just hit I'm strong, I can hit it again. Because this thing, again, you have to learn the gimmick, and once you learn it, it's not that bad. It's like actually, you know, he's the most chill of the secret bosses. But
oh my god, his health is 1200.
Yeah.
And his experience is 9,999.
Hell yeah. But the crazy thing about him though is that he does something that no other characters do in like the franchise, because when he puts like this death timer on a character, because he can do it to your buddies. So let's say he does it to like Goofy, when the timer goes down, Goofy doesn't like die and you can heal him. He just like is erased from existence. So like
Wait, what do you mean?
like you can't heal him. He just like disappears and you just like lose your partner until
Forever?
until the battle's over. But
Oh
like
my God.
normally like when you quote unquote die, you just get like knocked out. Like Goofy and Donald fucking die a lot. They get knocked out a ton because these dumbasses,
Because they're weak as shit. Yeah.
charge into the enemy doing this biggest, strongest move, and Goofy's like, "Come on, Sora!" and fucking gorge. Fucking Donna
Christ.
just Goofy instead of healing my ass. But anyways, fucking this Phantom like essentially quote unquote like kills your party members because you can't heal them. If you lose Goofy or Donald or Peter Pan, they're just gone.
Yeah.
And they don't come back for the rest of the fight.
Yikes.
Yeah, but in short, you essentially just have to use like the time spell to like stop time, and it makes sense. But as a kid, you're just stupid. Like I think I legitimately didn't beat this guy until like maybe I was like in high school when I could look things up, and I was like, okay,
Gotcha.
I don't know. I was so dumb. So this episode's running a little long. We're definitely going to need a part 2 because there's still so much to talk about here with Kingdom Hearts. I mean, a game like this with the depth of things that are going on and just like how much Sandra and I love this game.
Yes.
This needs a part 2. But I think, Sandra, what I think and I'm interested in is something in my life here with this game that I've always hated. I feel like for every game that I love, there's still always one thing that I don't like about it and avoid. And for me, it's the fucking like gummy ship and like the flying to the worlds.
Oh,
when I tell you, as a kid, I thought this was the dumbest shit ever. And still as an adult, anytime I have to fly to a new world, I'm like, my God, why am I doing this? Because, I grew up with Star Fox. I grew up with Star Fox 64. I was fucking in there killing it, doing barrel rolls, doing everything, this and that.
Barrel roll.
Man, I mean, I'd love to get your thoughts on it because for me, I just like detest it. I hate until you get the warps, and even after you get the warp gummy, you still have to like actually fly to the new worlds before you can warp there.
Annoying.
I don't know, man. It
makes him mad.
Hurts my soul, man. It hurts me. And in later games they try and make it better, but even then I just don't like it. So I don't know. How do you feel about it? Did you enjoy it?
So the gummy ship, okay, I'll say in the first one I thought it was a cool concept to fly to another world and like you have to like go through obstacles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think I was fine with it for the first 2 worlds, and then it got annoying.
Yeah. Oh God.
And then in later games, like they made it like super easy. Like you just fly there and then you're good. Yeah. And then they bring back the concept. Like we won't get into too much detail with Kingdom Hearts 3, but they bring it back and you're like flying around again. And then you're like, I mean, you're fighting even like big bosses and stuff like that. Which I mean, it's cool, but at the same time, it's like kind of
just let me get there already. God damn it!
Just take me to fucking Pirates of the Caribbean already.
Exactly. So yeah, like once they start putting the warp worlds or the little warp thing or like the warp drive, I was like, oh, cool with it. And then let me tell you, the worst part, I think one thing I really do hate is like customizing your gummy ship.
Oh, Todd.
I hated that. Hated it. And literally, like some of like you know what? Especially like young me versus older me. The young me, I would do like a big fence, like a big old fence in front of the gummy ship, and literally there's nothing protecting me on the sides. And then and then older me, like I'm like customizing it in different areas or whatever to like make it like sleeker and faster or whatever. But at the same time, I was like, dude, this is such time consuming.
Oh, Tom. Dude, 100%. Dead ass. I never customized my ship ever. I had to save the beginning ship the whole time, whole game. To this day, I legitimately, when I restreamed it a couple weeks ago, I like opened the customized menu and I was like, what the fuck is it? Like gives you a whole tutorial. I legitimately never knew. Like I never even opened up the tutorial. Chip and Dale are yelling things at me, and I'm just like, God, smashing the button to like let me go. Oh my lord. Dog, I'm just vanilla through and through. Same ship the whole way. Dog, there's legit, and there's some of them I found out because this is how much I hate it. On the replay, I found out that some of the travels you can legitimately just not do anything and you won't die. So I like put it down and like left and went to go do something else and then came back and it was just
Oh my
like
God.
sometimes the ships like don't shoot you and like don't jump right. So I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave this.
That's so annoying.
Yeah. I hate it. I wish it wasn't in the game and it's the worst and I'm not a fan. But it's fine.
That stresses me out to know that.
To know what?
That you can literally do nothing and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, if you just go like to a certain like part of the screen.
Jaw has been on the floor this entire time.
You just like avoid everything because you don't have to kill anything. You don't have to destroy anything. Like they give you, for some reason they give you points. I don't even know what the points do. What are the points for?
I honestly don't even know.
It's whose line is it anyway?
It's just, yeah. They give you like, here's how many, which is also funny that apparently Heartless are flying the ships. What the fuck is that Heartless doing in there? Go. And you got something to do, and you got like princesses
their
to
job.
find. What are you doing?
That's their job.
Flying around
They're
in
the flying division.
Gummy ship. Ugh.
You know what's funny about the Heartless? Because you know how like they crawl around and then they're like little flat and then they pop up like a little like bubbly things. Do they do the same thing in the ship? Like they're just flying, and then he's like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna transform to flat,"
and then
flat
fucking explodes out of there. It's like these things are dumb as hell. How are they driving this ship?
Hey, how do jellyfish float around the ocean? You know,
I know they just do.
Life finds a way, I guess.
I guess so. I mean, all right. Do we have anything else for this first episode, or are we?
I think we're good to stop here. I'll be more horny next time, I promise.
next time I'll be more horny.
What?
Yeah, we'll give Kayla even faster crash course.
Yeah, just hit me with the bonk. You know, if I get too out of line.
Well, I think for this time we're gonna say
keyblade to the head. Goofy,
this time
get
we're
your
gonna
ass
say
over here.
part 1. That's enough. We'll come back for a part 2, or if this is Kingdom Hearts, we would call it like the Sho-Dependent Podcast, episode 2.49, final mix, extra coded, 425 over 75 days.
Yep.
It's been recoded to the remix.
It's the remix to Ignition.
Final prelogue, extra sequel chapter. Just anything you call it. The names of this franchise are fucking insane.
Oh my god.
Or just
the whole episode on just the titles.
I'll just call it Kingdom Hearts Part 2.
Sounds good.
So with that, we'll do the DTR next time. We'll really get more into like the special moments because I realized looking at this list, there's so many little things that I love about this game that it deserves like an episode of its own. So with that, we will say a quick thank you to Sander.
Thank you.
And man, go back and play it again. Get even more ready. Get even more hyped because episode 2 was all about our favorite moments. And Kayla, you're gonna find some favorite moments for us too. Are
they horny moments?
They could be.
Might be.
Depends. And hey, everyone else out there, thank you for listening. If you like what you heard, give us a follow, download, spread the word, tell everyone, hey, they're doing another episode of Kingdom Hearts. And tell everyone that you can find the Sho-Dependent Podcast on Apple Pods, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. You know, tell your friends. Your friends, they're the ones who keep you motivated. Tell your
Kairis.
Yeah, tell your Kairis, tell your Rikus, but only like when they're good, not when they're heel Riku.
Not the bad ones.
Yeah.
Your Donalds and your Goofies.
Exactly. But they can follow the Sho-Dependent Pod on Twitter, on Instagram, at Sho-Dependent Pod.
And on TikTok.
Oh yeah, and on TikTok, we're gonna try and get into that game a little bit more. You know, this TikTok shit easy, dog. You're gonna watch me dancing. You're gonna watch us making some food. We could get on like Kingdom Hearts TikTok. I'm sure that's a thing, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, it's a thing. I've been watching them.
Go to horny jail, Sander. Calm down.
Just do the just Sander floating.
Oh my god.
Load or new game.
New game.
Sander, do you have anything to plug here on the pod?
Yeah, you guys can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, even on the TikToks.
Ooh, that's true.
At Colonel Sanders 627.
Nice.
I love it. I love the cohesive branding, man.
I love it too.
For me, it's definitely a little different. You can follow me, your boy, Eddie. I know you forgot. At Victor B. Sweet on Twitter, on Twitch. Probably going to be playing the other Kingdom Hearts. And hey, if all things go correct, we'll have Sander here to watch and play along with Kingdom Hearts. We can do it like the old days, except instead of your brother, it'll be me. And we can can play the other Kingdom Hearts. And it'll be a good time.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
We can even play the ones that we don't really like Chain of Memories.
Or Recoded, or 367 divided by 5.
Yeah. Oh, dog, that was so weird. But anyways, it's at Victor V. Sweet on Twitter, on Twitch. And Kayla, where can you be found?
Well, you could find me handing a pawpaw fruit to Eddie.
Aww.
But you could also find me on Twitter at DJ Vivitch.
So next time, y'all, Kingdom Hearts Part 2.
As Sora once said, my friends are my power.
Oh, God. Fucking sick.
Fantastic.